What is up guys, Jav here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now today we're taking a look at this week at Bungie's latest update, and in this week's update we learn more about Eververse and the changes coming in the full DLC, but also the up and coming Iron Banner event and also some more Bungie bounties before the end of the COVID charity event. So if you want to find out all these details, then this is the video for you. Now if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below, that super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now today's seen the launch of this week at Bungie. Now in this week's update we're going to look at some of the changes coming to Destiny 2 rewards. Now as you know, rewards for your character come from a variety of places, playlists from where you find random folks to play with, aspirational activities like raids, trials and dungeons, and also Eververse where you can sling a few pieces of silver and bright dust to get some items. However, in today's Destiny, that balance of the game rewards isn't where it needs to be. So in this update, we're covering off the way that Bungie are going to go about fixing these issues. So to kick us off, we first take a look at vanity and accessories. So these are things like ships, ghosts and sparrows, and some of the changes coming to these. So they're going to be adding Transmog to Destiny 2, and this will allow players to turn their armor into universal ornaments. Now they plan to allow players to do this with in-game effort or silver. Now this feature itself is in early development at the moment, but is expected sometime during year 4. Now they also go on to acknowledge aspirational pursuit for armor, which hasn't been done consistently within Destiny 2. Now this armor will come from activities now and not the season pass or even Eververse. And I'm sure you'll agree that is some much needed and requested change right there. Now importantly as well, they're also improving aspirational activities such as raids, trials and dungeons. So going forward, aspirational activities will reward players with power, items and vanity, and whenever they build aspirational activities, it will have at least one accessory to pursue. Now the team are currently working on adept weapons for Trials of Osiris, so they're sure to return in the near future. Trials will also get new armor, not reprised armor this time, with accessories and weapons, and that'll be coming in Season 13. And Trials will get new armor each and every year, so that's a fantastic piece of news. And they also go on to say that Destiny's next raid will have brand new armor, weapons and exotic accessories to pursue. Now beginning in Season 12, we'll no longer sell ships, ghost shells, sparrows or armor ornaments in Eververse that are visually based on themes from aspirational activities. So long gone are the days where you see that sparrow or ghost shell that should have been in the Pit of Heresy sitting in Eververse. That's a much needed change and one that I truly welcome. But let me know guys what you think in the comments down below. Now they go on to talk about core playlist reward changes, and this includes things like strikes, gambit and the crucible. So they're going to be adding new armor to the core activity playlists, so all the above that I just mentioned, and that armor shares a set of new geometry with decals and shaders specific to that activity, and they're going to create new sets like this each and every year, so for year 4, 5 and 6, and this set will arrive alongside the next expansion this fall. And starting in Season 12, they're also going to be adding new pursuit weapons each season. And this weapon can be earned by playing your preferred core playlist. This weapon will have an activity-specific legendary skin that can be unlocked in each playlist. And they will no longer be selling new legendary weapon ornaments in Eververse. We'll need to earn them as part of our core activities. And finally, they go on to Bright Dust and Engrams, and they're going to be making it easier to earn Bright Dust. So they're going to be moving away from the character-specific ways of earning Bright Dust and more towards an account-specific path. This change is geared towards giving one character players significantly more Bright Dust than they currently earn today. And they're also updating the Bright Engram to be more relevant than it is currently. So if you earn a Bright Engram in the Season Pass, it will be updated to include various Year 3 Eververse items previously sold for silver and Bright Dust. And going forward, that Bright Engram will update each and every season and include Eververse items from 3 or more seasons prior. So some pretty wide sweeping changes across the entire Eververse and how aspirational content and activities are going to be approached with rewards moving forward. So be sure to let me know guys what you think down in the comment section. Now from here they move on to the Guardian Heart update, and this is the Guardian Heart charity initiative that has now entered its final week, and this will come to an end at 10 AM Pacific on May 12th. Now, there are a few days still running from May 8th through to May 11th. Now, if you are around in the UK or parts of Europe and have been struggling to get bounties on console, especially Xbox, I know there haven't been many Xbox ones, then the May 11th, myself and Houndish from the Daily Reset will be available on Xbox to chase down in Classic Mix. So if you want to get involved with the charity initiative, then simply by donating $20, you'll get your hands on the Guardian Heart emblem that you can see here. If, however, you manage to match myself and Houndish in the Crucible on Monday, the 11th of May, and you can beat us, you'll also grant yourself a brand new Bungie bounty emblem, again, that you can see here. So be sure to drop by, guys, to show support for this great initiative and also try to grab yourself a fantastic emblem. And to wrap up the blog, they go on to announce next week Lord Saladin returns to the tower, hosting the final Iron Banner for the season. So if you're still after the bow, the point of the stag, then this is your opportunity to grab it before the end of Season 11. The final Iron Banner of this season will also be your last opportunities to get your hands on the Iron Remembrance armor sets, the Cast Iron Emblem, and also the Iron Precious Shader. So if you're still chasing any of those down for your characters, guys, be sure to jump in upon the weekly reset. So there we have it, guys. That is the meat of the bones of this week at Bungie. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the stream on Monday for that Bungie bounty. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.